Hello, my name is Richmond Pohipes. I'm putting this out here because a lot of things are happening in my life. Not a lot of it is not things I would expect to happen. I'm a proud person. I've never asked the tribe or nothing for money. I've worked for the tribe almost 40 years. I used to work at the casino as a supervisor, and I went on dialysis, and because of my disability, I was a supervisor. They I guess they felt like I could no longer do my job, even though I was doing my job. So they did everything and brought me down and put me on as a floor worker to cleaning machines. Even though when I got out of the doctor's office, the doctor gave me a doctor's excuse, saying not to be on my legs that much because there was an infection in my leg. So, but I had to keep working because I take care of four grandkids. So when they did that, I re-injured my leg again. So they just terminated me from a job where I was making enough money to comfortably take care of my family. And it was a shock to go from being able to do that to barely living on. I started receiving SSI at the amount of $1,300, but that doesn't go far when you're taking care of four grandkids. Um, things just get tough, I been living at this place where I'm living, housing, and I've been asking the tribe to help me to fix it because I lost my leg also a year ago, and almost 2 years ago too. 2 years ago to get my home, which is built in the might be early 70s, and it's falling apart. And I needed to get handicapped accessible because I don't have I have a prosthetic leg on my right side, and it's hard for me right now to get into the bathroom from my bedroom. I have to get in my wheelchair, and if I need to go to the bathroom at night, I have to park the wheelchair by the bathroom door and hop in there. And the doctor says, who took my leg off, says if I continue to do that, I could lose my other leg because of the pressure I'm putting on it. And I asked the council when this first took my leg off, I need help to get my house remodeled to where it's handicapped accessible, because I do use a wheelchair sometimes when I in place on my leg. But I haven't heard anything from the council. I've been asking them for 2 years. I told them I need this help, but I haven't heard nothing from them, and they keep giving me the runaround and stuff. And to me, it's a little scary because I take care of my grandkids, but I'm still able to take care of them. But I just need these things at the council, but they won't help me and stuff. Like I said, I'm a proud person. I've never asked anybody for any money. It was always me helping somebody when they needed help. I was always there for them. I go, you need this, and I'll give them the last dollar I have out of my hand or something. Feed them. That's what my grandparents always taught me. Feed somebody, even though they come to your home. Feed them. But lately, now, I'm having a medical condition. I do have a fissure in my arm. And for the past 4 days, it's been bleeding, and I can't stop the bleeding. So today, I have to go to emergency procedure and get this taken out and put in my chest, an emergency catheter, and then start treatment at Idaho Falls tomorrow for more medical procedures because this, if I don't get it fixed, and this thing goes and I go to sleep or something, or it could bleed out on me, or and it's just bad, I'm worried about that, but I do need to get to these doctor's appointments and stuff. I've been asking to try for a lot of things because they no longer take us on their CHRs. They quit doing that, so it's up to not only myself, but I know there's other handicapped people, elderly, that the tribe won't take anymore on account of the COVID. So we're all stuck here trying to wonder how we're going to do this and we're going to do that. It's dangerous for all of us, not only me, but everybody involved in this. I've been to our TANF program and got turned down continuously, trying to ask him for help, I need this, I need a little bit of money here so I can get to my medical appointments and stuff. And they tell us, well, we helped you pay your electric bill already. And I go, well, there's more to it than that, It's not just paying that, but we need to also take care of our grandkids. Like I said, I have 4 grandkids I take care of. And one I've raised since she was 1 year old, and now she's 17. Thank, bless her heart, because she's been here to help me a lot. When my arm started bleeding, she was there to make sure it didn't start bleeding. She slept by me and checked on me all the time, and I'm grateful for them. And the other grandkids are 14 and 9, and they're all learning very fast, about how to help care for me. I'm so grateful for them. But like I said, I've worked for the tribe almost 40 years, and just like that, they terminate me from my work, just on account of I was on dialysis. They work with everybody else, but on me, some reason they just terminated me, And I wanted to go on and do my full 40 years. I was almost there, but they terminated me because I worked 18 years at our grocery store and 16 years at the casino, and I think about a year or 2 for the tribes. And I feel, I dedicated my life to the tribes, gave them everything, my all. I was a hard worker. I was always there, dedicated to our tribe, making sure I could do the best job that I can for the tribe. And then for them, all of a sudden, I feel like they just kicked me out, after doing all that for them. And it's like, well, you're on your own, you do this, and all these medical conditions now, it's even harder because I just don't have the funds to help do my things, I'm not the person to cry because I've never cried. I don't know why, but I can't. Silently, I do. It hurts inside. I can't do that in front of my grandkids because they're all used to me being strong type, But I'm worried what's gonna happen if I don't get these things that I need. My home fixed. A little thing so I can get to medical appointments and stuff. I know I'm going to be going to Salt Lake soon too, because I'm supposed to be getting a kidney transplant, hopefully getting checked out for a kidney transplant, because I do dialysis 3 times a week, and on top of that, losing my leg, having the prosthetic, there's a lot of upcoming medical things that's going to be occurring. A lot of it I can't say when, because things with us happen without us knowing it. We can't say, well, I need this for this and that, because out of the blue something comes up. We don't know what's going to happen if we have no way, no funding to get there. A tried to ask council. They did help me. Um, Somebody ran into me. I bought a car, which I'm still paying for, um, 2016, and somebody ran it. The car is a 2016. Somebody ran into me the week I bought it, so I took it to J&J Auto Body, and they fixed the front end for me. It cost like $1,600. And earlier, I think it was in May or something, I went to the clinic, and I must have parked too close to a cinder block, the things in front of where the handicap park. And as I backed out, it pulled that off, and I tried to ask J&J Auto Body to fix it because they had worked on it, and they said no, we can't, because that's not, you did something to it. And I told them, no, this is your work. Don't you guys guarantee your work? So now my car, everything's going wrong with it because it's all computer generated in the front, and it's falling apart, and a lot of things are going wrong with it. And I go, if I lose my car, I'll have no way to get myself to my doctor's appointments, or medical things, the medical places I need to go. So I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that, and I'm just worried about my well-being of my grandkids too, because I want to be here for them, and I'm gonna be here for them, but I need my home to be upgraded to where it's handicapped accessible. But like I said, I keep getting the runaround from the tribe on that. They say, well, we'll help you. Well, they've never said that, just once. I've never asked a tribe really all my life of working. I've never asked a tribe for anything really. Because I didn't have to, because I had a job that helped me do that. But then getting thinged off, I'm a proud person. I can't go there. I'm afraid to ask people for things. I don't want them to think of me as a beggar or something. I'm not, and I'm not. I'm just thinking of the well-being of my grandkids and me. I want to make sure that we're all taken care of. And this thing, when I keep asking for the tribe, and you get turned down all the time, I go, what is that? You know. All I'm asking for is some help. You know. Sometimes I don't know what to think. You know, I'm like, spend a lot of time thinking. You know, like I said, I'm not the person to get emotional or cry, because I've always been a strong person. But lately, you know, 2 years ago, I lost my daughter, and she was always there to help take care of me. And then in May this year, I lost my brother, who was always a strong person who helped me get along. He died from his kidneys and liver went out, and I think he tried to ask the tribe for help, and they didn't help him really either. And then my brother here, he just passed away. His name's Alvino Tizadimit. That's just my